everybody, welcome back. Trailer reaction time, and today I've got a blind trailer. I'm going in blind, I don't know anything about this. Today we're here to watch trailer number 1 for Mindcage. That's right, this is like Being John Malkovich, but it's all in the brain of Nicolas Cage. Man, I wish. Actually, I'd watch the hell out of that movie. That's not what this is at all. If you want to see this trailer without my possibly better idea making face in the way, there's a link in the description below, or something that's popping up right about now. You can click on that, check it out, come on back, watch me watch this, then we'll geek out over together. Should it be geek out worthy? If you ain't new here, you know how this goes. Yes, the world is weird, times are tough, things are strange, but you know what? We will get through this. We will get through this together. And of course, we like to say that out loud, mantra style. It puts the power of positive thinking in your brain, smile on the face, chemicals happening. So say it with me. We will get through this. We will get through this together. All right. So I know Brian Cox is in this. I saw that in the thumbnail. Other than that, I know nothing about this and have nothing to say till I see it. Plus, you know, let's get to the trailers, I guess. I don't know. It's a little bit later than I normally do this. Had a productive day, created some new foods. Let's watch.
It's not possible. The details were never made public.
What are you talking about?
Just some old demons.
We have a copycat on our hands.
People remember the artist for the way he murdered and preserved 6 women.
First, he poisoned, then arrange and decorate the corpses in lifelike poses, call them his masterpieces.
How did you guys end up catching him?
Damn fine detective work done by damn fine detectives, one of whom sitting right beside you.
I'm not going in with you.
What do you mean?
The artist is only going to play ball if we could somehow win his trust. That would be impossible with me in the room, considering our history. We actually took 7 lives. My partner of 15 years. 2 weeks from now, I'm gonna fry. The world will be a better place for it.
The reason for my visit today is because
Regarding the copycat, no doubt.
if you saw some photos of the victims, maybe you would notice something that could help us.
Let's cut to the chase. I want my death sentence commuted. Whatever help I provide is for you and only for you. Do you know if the coroner clipped her wings
Why would that matter?
for her journey to the afterlife? Fallen angel, cast into hell. To create a sculpture is to solve a mystery. By the time I finish, you'll have his exact address.
Finish what?
Sculpting you. Do you realize how crazy you are? Unreservedly insane.
He struck again.
Come out, wherever you are.
He's playing games with us.
I heard a voice. The Archangel Samael.
Why am I listening to this?
Because it's you who's going to be next.
It's my entire life.
Just stop. That is truly the stuff of nightmares.
All right, yeah, obviously a few things. First, that was not Brian Cox I saw on the thumbnail, but I think initially you can see why I thought maybe it was. And what an apt joke I made at the beginning with it being John Malkovich, because I didn't know it's actually John Malkovich. Okay. That said, cool to see Martin Lawrence doing some stuff outside of that Bad Boys 3, which, by the way, I enjoyed the hell out of Bad Boys 3. And I'm glad Martin Lawrence is doing some stuff again, as far as I know. No reason to be not glad, right? Because he's still very enjoyable. So I like that he's coming back and doing some things. That said, though, this movie does very much feel like they're doing their version of Silence of the Lambs, which that's fine. And I'm getting vibes of that 90s movie with Patricia Arquette, Stigmata. I think that's just the religious elements in here that's giving me that vibe. And it does look a little more 90s, not totally 90s style film, but a little more of that era with this kind of story, but still looks pretty good. I can't say that grabbed me enough to be like, oh, I must go to the theaters for it. Granted, I have Regal Unlimited. If I'm bored, I need a second movie that day or something. Sure, I'll do it, because I try to go to the theaters once a week or so, at least. But other than that, it actually looks pretty good. Like, I'd give that a shot. It's a cat and mouse killer thing. My brain just wants Art the Clown to pop into it, but my brain wants Art the Clown to pop into everything these days, except, real life. But yeah, I mean, that looks pretty good. It doesn't look great. It looks pretty good. It looks very, like, it's a good way to turn your mind off and go on a journey for a couple of hours. So Cool. All right, well, that's my thoughts on Mindcage. What do y'all think? Does that look good to you? Are you excited for it? Total pass. Do you agree with things I'm saying? Do you still like Martin Lawrence? It makes me want to go watch Black Knight. I know that's not at all in the vein of Black Knight, but I was just thinking of Martin Lawrence. I was like, that movie I think might be underrated. I seem to remember really liking that movie. But let me know. Geek out with me in the comments. Can't wait to hear what you have to say. Other than that, you can click the thumbs up button. Give me the good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And remember, we will get through this. We will get through this together. Check out my music anywhere you listen to music, Spotify, Apple Music, whatever. Try a couple of songs. Look up Eric Butts, 90s style pop punk. It's not for everybody. Might be for you. Got a killer new EP coming this year. Getting real excited about that. Next year I'm making some short films, so if you want to check out some of the previous history of my filmmaking, some of it, on my very outdated website, TheEricButts.com, feel free to do that. And as always, there's more content and ways to support the channel with the links in the description below. So click that See More button to see more butts. And on that note, I'm going to get on out of here so I can go watch a bunch more stuff, and I'll see you all later.